Hi guys, I'm Dave in real life and welcome to today's
Unmissable!
Art. Tag.
straight into today's video. And the top story of the last 24 hours is that of TNA and WWE partnership, a multi-year partnership. Yeah, it's finally been confirmed that both TNA and WWE are going to be working together going forward. Basically, this means that NXT stars, like we have seen, and TNA stars will cross over between these promotions. This has nothing to do with main roster. You will not see Smackdown stars showing up on TNA. You'll certainly not see Raw stars. And likewise, you're not going to see TNA stars show up on Raw or SmackDown either, unless they are contracted by WWE, of course. Obviously, TNA did come out with a message on X, breaking WWE and TNA wrestling to date announce a multi-year partnership aimed at creating unprecedented crossover opportunities within WWE TNA programming for NXT superstars and TNA wrestling stars. So yeah, also Triple H added to this. He said, massive news for everyone in WWE, and this is TNA, and most importantly, fans around the world. This is a valuable partnership which will help prepare both companies for the next generation of this industry. And then finally, we had a statement from Shawn Michaels, who said, the next evolution of unprecedented partnership. Excited for our continued collaboration with This Is TNA and the invaluable opportunities it presents for development of WWE NXT superstars and TNA wrestling stars. Yeah, this is absolutely huge news, and I'm literally, we can start speculating a little bit more now because it's literally now confirmed that TNA and WWE are definitely working together. Obviously, we saw on Tuesday Masha Slamovich, the TNA Knockouts champion, in attendance at NXT. And honestly, TNA have got Genesis this weekend, their first pay-per-view of 2025, and yeah, there could be NXT stars just jotting around, showing up, causing mischief. So yeah, I mean, obviously it's got some YouTubers out there wanting to do watch-alongs for it. Unfortunately, I can't, which is probably for the best. I am going to keep one eye on TNA, of course, going forward. Anything what I think is interesting certainly will get a mention in one of these videos further down the line, but there's no actual plans for me to do watch-alongs for TNA or the pay-per-views or anything like that. I will just keep it WWE for now, but honestly, we will keep a close eye on anything what develops between NXT and, of course, TNA. One thing I like to mention is that we could finally get Worlds Collide. NXT versus TNA. I mean, that would be, as my voice is breaking, which is amazing. Always when I'm recording, never when I'm not. But yeah, we have got a big the Worlds Collide would be absolutely massive, and what a great way to advertise as well for TNA and NXT stars. I mean, probably some of the lesser NXT stars could go over to TNA and get a little bit more promotion. Looks like Cora Jade could be facing Masha Slamovich in the near future. And of course, obviously, mouth-watering that Tessa Blanchard is now in TNA. I don't know if she's officially full-time yet, but oh my God, the doorway is now suddenly ajar for Tessa Blanchard to come into NXT. I mean, oh my God, the speculation and the excitement for this is unreal, and I think there's going to be some fantastic fantasy matches that are going to come our way throughout 2025. I'm absolutely over the moon for this. I'm so excited. Honestly, NXT is now going to be unmissable. And of course, like I said, no watch along plans for TNA, but I will keep a close eye on what goes down in that TNA town. And hopefully this is big things for both companies going forward. I mean, really excited for this. Let me know what you think of TNA and NXT WWE collaboration. What are you excited for? Let me know what your dream match is going to be during 2025 with these two colliding together. But this is not only the news of the day. Obviously, Wrestling Illustrated, Pro Wrestling Illustrated had their awards for 2024. We are going to go through ones that I know of, and I'll give you my thoughts and feelings about that. Obviously, they do this every year. It is Pro Wrestling Illustrated is one of the biggest wrestling magazines in America and across the world. So yeah, really take high notice of this one. Certainly we'll look at the first one. So the most improved female wrestler of 2024 goes to Myra May, the AEW champion. Obviously, she has her stock has risen since becoming AEW champion. Of course, she's from the UK. So yeah, it's great that a top UK female talent is on top of certainly the most improved wrestler list. Then best tag team goes to Wonder Woman and Other Woman. Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair. Yeah, they got the best tag team. I don't quite know how this has worked out, but hey, there's the breaks. Then we've got an interesting one. The most hated wrestler of 2024 goes to Dominic Mysterio. Dirty Dom wins it again 2 years in a row, but I do have a feeling that his hat trick is going to be cut rather short because we've now merged a group what of getting more boos than Dominic Mysterio, and you know it. It's the booty. So yeah, Dominic might not get the hat trick of hated wrestlers this time next year, but who knows? He's certainly on the way. He has got a brace at the moment. So Dominic Mysterio picking up most hated wrestler the second year in a row. Then we go to Indie Wrestler of the Year. This was won by Matt Cardona last year. It's now Mustafa Ali takes the crown. So yeah, Mustafa Ali sadly got released. I think it was last year, or was it the year before? I can't remember now. But really felt that he has high potential. Maybe he finds his way back to WWE one day in the near future, but certainly independent wrestler of the year. So congratulations to him. Now to the female wrestler of the year, and it went to Toni Storm. Toni Storm, 25% of the vote. Yeah, so Toni Storm. She was top of the other list at the end of last year. So yeah, Toni Storm does deserved it. What is it? Pick up your breast and watch out for the shoe. But I don't know if exactly it's that way, but I don't really watch AEW, but I know of her gimmick. Other people in the list, though, she did beat quite an impressive list. At number 2 was Liv Morgan with 14%. Rhea Ripley was only 1% behind her with 13%. And then you had Jordynne Grace with 11%. Me, personally, I think I would have had Bayley in there above Liv Morgan. Rhea Ripley hasn't wrestled that much over 2024. I think she's really only on that list because of her backstage presence with the Judgment Day. I really feel that it's a bit unfair she's there, to be honest. I think Bayley should replace Rhea Ripley, not for obvious reasons. I mean, I will state my claim. Bayley won the Rumble. She won the title at WrestleMania 40. She's had an amazing year getting over the likes of Nia Jax, making Nia Jax look like a monster. which is not an easy feat, let me tell you. But yeah, I think that Bailey being not on the top four is a little bit weird for me. I mean, I understand Jordan Grace. She's had a massive year coming to having matches in NXT, being in the Royal Rumble. Liv Morgan, so. But I guess this is just the list. Not my personal list, but I totally agree with Tony Storm going forward. Then talking about Mid Morgan. Obviously, that is going to get a lot of people's backs up, of course. But she got comeback of the year. I don't quite know why this happened, but I guess she's got back. I guess it's just that segment where she pretty much showed her ass to Dominic Mysterio when she was trying to woo him. I mean, she has been in one of the biggest storylines of 2024, to be fair. Her comeback revenge tour has been quite all right, actually. I mean, I do joke about that she's got no charisma and all this, that, and other, but I do think that she's had a good run in 2024. So comeback of the year, but probably suits her, to be fair. They have to give her something, right? To keep the simps happy, they have to give her something. Then we got Kalani Jordan, the female rookie of the year, or just the rookie of the year. Kalani Jordan, honestly, she has had a fantastic year. Former North American champion. She's fantastic in the ring. She very rarely has a bad match, to be fair. So Kalani Jordan, absolute congratulations to her. She deserves Rookie of the Year. Now to the person what literally got the most awards, and rightly so, in my opinion. Cody Rhodes picked up 3. He got the most popular. Oh, look at you, popular kid at school. And then he got the most inspirational. Adrenaline in my soul, something, Cody Rhodes. Yeah, he inspired me to sing that song. And of course, he got Wrestler of the Year with 42%. Beating Gunter, who was in second with 11%, Will Ospreay in number 3 with 8%, and Brian Danielson with 7%. Yeah, I'm not surprised by this list at all, to be quite honest with you. There's nothing I can really add to this. I feel that CM Punk's injury kept him out of this list, to be quite honest with you. I really think that CM Punk will have a rise in 2025. I reckon you'll see CM Punk on that top 4 list come next year. But yeah, obviously Cody deserves all the plaudits that comes his way. He finished his story. In fact, he dominated the early part of 2024, let's be honest. On social media, we want Cody. The pivot was sensational. Never seen a fan base or fans really turning over what creative wanted to do at WrestleMania 40. And literally, the fans made their voice be heard. And yeah, Cody did finish his story, and he's still currently champion as I speak. Yeah, he's had a massive 2024. So yeah, congratulations to Cody. So there are the Pro Wrestling Illustrated awards. Let me know what you thought. What would you have done differently? Would you have changed any of these? Who really was the comeback of the year? I don't even know. I mean, Edge comes back all the time, so we can count him out. Who would have been? Rhea Ripley came back this year. Was that bigger than Liv Morgan's comeback? I don't know. Let me know what you thought about that in the comment section below. I would like to get to your comments.
Welcome to the Smackdown Hotel.
Yeah, back to SmackDown tonight. Yep, obviously SmackDown Hotel is open for service this weekend. And yeah, we will be live for that live watch along. So make sure that you hit that notification bell so you exactly know when I go live. But yeah, obviously we kind of had a look at this on Monday's video. There is a couple of things that have been announced for tonight's show. One of them being Tiffy time. Tiffany Stratton putting her women's championship, WWE's women's championship, up against a number 1 contender, Bailey. I mean, can you keep this woman off her show? She was on Raw. She was on NXT. She's on SmackDown. She's even going to be at the playoffs. She's get bloody everywhere. Bailey is really having a time of her life right now. She is certainly pushing the envelope as far as appearances go. So I don't think Bailey wins tonight, but I feel like Nia is going to get involved. We saw them have a little bit of a push and shove on Monday night, so I reckon that continues tonight. So yeah, Tiffy Time's going to get help from the person that she got the championship from. Then we've got Motor City Machine Guns versus Legaza. Obviously, this is a number one contendership match for to take on DIY. This should be interesting. I'm quite looking forward to this match. They seem to be pushing Legaza lately, but I think Motor City Machine Guns will win this match. Really excited for that one. Then we see Solo Sikoa. He returns tonight. But what is the state of play between the bloodline? Well, I mean, we saw Tamatonga and Jacob Fatu last week, causing chaos. Is that under the ruling of Solo? Or is Solo gone solo? So many questions because he's now no longer the tribal chief. Does he have the authority to command the likes of Jacob Fatu or even Tamatonga? So yeah, this is interesting and fascinating all at the same time. It's going to be very interesting to see if the bloodline members fall in line now that he's no longer the tribal chief. So that's massive questions out of Solo Sikoa's return tonight. Then, as we heard on Monday, kind of a backhanded comment from Karrion Kross that Wyatt Six are on SmackDown, and apparently they've been tweeting away like mad, pretty much giving you all the indications that they're going to be on SmackDown. I feel like if they don't show up now, a lot of people are going to be pissed. I don't know what they're doing, who they're going after, because certainly Karrion Kross and The Miz are all on Raw. So who are they going after now? This is interesting. They have to start afresh. So let me know who you think that Wyatt Six are going to attack or get involved, or do we get a video package? Do we see them? I don't know. This is insane. At least on Raw we knew what they was going to do. Now we don't know nothing. So yeah, it'll be very interesting to see what they get up to tonight on SmackDown, if they get up to anything. But yeah, that's it. Obviously for today's little video. Thank you so much for watching. Obviously, massive news about TNA and WWE partnership, and of course those wrestling awards. Obviously, have your say in the comment section below, and hopefully I will see you tonight for SmackDown. I've been Dave in real life. You guys have been awesome. Until the next time, bye for now.